creative and they're crazy. Sometimes they are lazy and seem a little hazy. The YJTV crew. There's Laura, Brian, Cody, Siobhan, and then Lily, Angie, and there's Bailey, and then there is P2. YJTV. 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 Get ready for the show now. We got it done somehow. It'll make you go wow. Here's episode 8 for you.
Good morning and welcome to episode 8 of Yellow Jacket Television.
Recent news has broken out about why there were so many adults at Milton High School a little over a month ago. Well, Milton hosted a naturalization ceremony as we watched people become U.S. citizens. Let's check out the highlights.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity
I just think the naturalization and citizenship ceremony is a great fit for any school community in terms of tradition, because when you think about some of the important aspects of school is to create engaged citizens, and so why not take on an endeavor like a citizenship ceremony, because it's firsthand seeing people become new American citizens, and students get to see the other side of the process. A lot of people are fortunate just to be born here in the United States and to already have those rights that come with being a U.S. citizen, and you get to see the other side of it, which is people going through a very long and complicated process to earn the rights of being a U.S. citizen. And I think that should be something that's not lost on anyone, and it should be something that's kind of honored on a yearly basis. And I'm just, if anything, I regret not having done these more often.
So the first question is, what does being a U.S. citizen mean to you?
Well, for me it means quite a change, because I am German by birth. I have lived here, however, for 50 years. So as a German or a foreigner, you're always standing outside. And things are happening in this country, and I have sometimes tested myself if serious things happen in America. I never thought I'm part of it. And now, becoming an American, I will be much more affected by the things that happen here. So I'll be part of the whole country, not just an outstander watching from the outside.
Well, it means a lot. There's more opportunities, and there's more things for you to do.
Well, it means a great deal to me. This has been my home for 30 years. And so this is the end of a long road where I finally feel like I can fully participate in society. I can vote, for example. I've never been able to vote.
For me, I went completely through the required process, and at every step of the way it has been very smooth. The officers were very courteous, they were very professional, and I actually enjoyed the process.
Well, for me, the most important thing that I felt, I was annoyed that I could have a house and pay property taxes, and I couldn't go to town meeting day, and I wasn't allowed to even stand up and address the room. It felt kind of second class because of that, and I want to be part of community and society in a bigger way. So that's my main reason for wanting to have citizenship, for doing that.
I want to know all the people that becoming an American citizen is great, and because you are in a country with freedom. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
In the sky, Lord,
It was a great experience to see them become citizens, and Milton is so honored to host.
Yep, right in our hometown.
Well, we could say the entire Earth is our home.
Yes, but did you know that our home is becoming plastic planet? Here's Cody on the scene. Thanks, Laura. I'm here in the cafeteria of Milton High School, where I feel like we should all give a listen, shall we? Can someone pass me the ketchup?
Here.
Oh, thanks. Does someone have mayonnaise for my chicken patty? Here you go.
Can someone pass me the barbecue sauce?
Sure.
Can someone pass the mayo to you, please?
This sounds familiar, right? A group of friends eating lunch together and having a good time. Well, when they were asking for the different condiments, you were probably picturing big bottles of ketchup, right? Wrong. They were actually passing around tiny condiment packets like these. Tiny little sauce packets get used for a short while until they have fulfilled their duty and are completely useless to us. Then, like what we do with all the garbage we have, we throw it away. But did you know that enough plastic is thrown away each year to circle the Earth 4 times? Well, there's an easy answer to that problem. That is to recycle. But ketchup packets are generally not very easy to recycle because they're made of a combination of plastic and foil, and separating the materials is far more difficult than fusing them together. For this reason, they must be thrown away. A study recently published found that at least 88% of the Earth's ocean surface is polluted with plastic debris, killing over 1 million seabirds and 100,000 sea mammals each year. With the decrease in animal population, that means there will be less fish for fishing and less land animals for hunting. Polluting our Earth creates a huge cycle that interferes with our food chain, causing there to be less resources at the bottom of the food chain, causing the ones at the top to suffer too. Now, I'm not going to stand by and complain about this. I've proposed a solution. The school should invest in condiment buckets for all the different sauces. We could get sealed containers that we can fill with various sauces, like ranch, ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. If the school invests in condiment buckets, one pump gives us 1 ounce of ketchup, which is equivalent to saving around 5 to 6 packets of plastic that would end up decomposing on the Earth for 1,000 years. Not only do empty bags end up decomposing, but 6.7 million tomato packets never hit a human mouth before being thrown away. If we can avoid using any unnecessary plastic containers, then we should. We don't want to be swimming in an ocean and see plastic bags floating around. Before you order a drink with a straw, ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth using a straw for 20 minutes that could be harmful to a sea turtle a few weeks from now? Some cities have banned plastic straws, like Seattle, Miami Beach, Malibu, and many other cities are pending right now. There's also a solution for that. Companies have started making reusable straws. After you use it, you give it a rinse, a wash, and it is ready to go for your next time you order a drink. If we keep using unnecessary plastics, then our Earth will soon become planet plastic. I believe that if everyone does their part by using reusable bags at the grocery store, getting reusable straws, or even carrying around a water bottle to avoid using plastic cups, we can decrease the amount of pollution on this Earth to make it safer for those living in it. By using reusable drink containers, an average person can eliminate the need for 100 disposable bottles per year. So I leave you thinking about this. It's just one straw. It's just one tomato packet. I'm just one person, said 7.4 billion people. Back to you, Laura. What a story. Personally, I feel like this is an achievable goal that we can all work on together.
If we all work together, we can get anything done. Just like the state winners did at Vermont's National History Day. 7 kids got first and second place and are headed to Washington, D.C. to represent Vermont at National History Day.
We also had a couple of Milton students participate in the Vermont Law Mock Trial on April 16th. Let's take a look on how it all went.
All right, Mr. Heald, how did Milton do this year at the 2019 National History Day, Vermont?
Well, we cleaned up. All the students did a really good job. We have 7 going to the competition in National History Day in Washington, D.C. But everyone else that came out to compete, we had about 43 students, 10% of actually everyone that was competing here for the competition. And they did all an amazing job.
Nice.
Put a lot of work and effort into it, and it showed.
I heard somebody on our faculty received an award as well. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Mr. Furlong, he got an award for Shelburne Museum for bringing so many students here and also competing in this competition for many years.
Your first time at it, what did you think? Like, what were your takeaways?
It was a lot of fun to see all the students here and happy and smiling, and getting the opportunity to speak with judges and maybe meet some other students from across the state. But it was a really good time.
Advice for sophomores next year?
Get ready. We're gonna get more awards, and we're gonna be going to Washington, D.C. again next year.
This is the third time Vermont Law School has hosted a mock trial competition. I think the first one was only open to limited schools, and after I'd heard about the second one, I approached Ms. Blake and said if I heard about it happening again, that I'd like to coach a team. And I heard in December that they were doing the competition again, and because I knew I was going to have limited time and it was a brand new thing, I just put it to my AP US History class to see who was interested, and these guys stepped up and said they wanted to do it.
The defense. We were the defense.
Yes.
3 of us were attorneys,
She shot
3 were witnesses. Each attorney is paired up with a witness, and we question them about their statement and write a cross question too.
We had a rather large binder full of case materials, and we had to read the whole thing all the way through and like know the ins and outs of the case. But we also had to know a lot of the details of our own roles. Like we both had to know a lot about psychology. He had to know a lot about like the exact events and exactly what went down. So there was a lot of exacts and a lot of memorization. The hard part was like memorizing everything. I really thought that like I was gonna show up and like not remember anything that I had read before. But Evelyn was like super helpful when like drilling it into me, and the best was like probably winning. Yeah.
And you got a specific distinction, right?
Yeah, I got the best defense witness.
What does that mean?
It means I played like the expert witness, so I was expertly good enough to help him plead insanity over other witnesses, I guess. So I got the best defense witness award.
The biggest challenge was I couldn't help them. I couldn't sit at the table with them or anything. I had to sit behind, just in the audience, and that was really, really hard. I just had to like trust that they knew what they were doing, and they proved me right. And so, the best part was like, I was just so incredibly proud of all of them, like just incredibly proud, because I got to see their highs and lows as we worked through it for like a month, and they rocked it. I mean, they were phenomenal, way beyond any of my expectations.
Impressive. What a great way to represent Milton. You guys did a wonderful job.
Did you know what else is wonderful? Spring has finally here. The birds are chirping, the flowers are growing, and the snow is melting away.
I heard that Siobhan even got some fantastic clips of the season changing. So let's sit back, relax, and enjoy the beauty of spring.
What you're looking for won't be found easily. It grows upon the mountain in a sacred place. Up beyond the clouds in ancient ground, so they say. And many men have died trekking up that way. Ages come and go, but her life goes on the same. She lives to see the sun and feel the wind and drink the rain.
Wow, that was some gorgeous footage that she was able to capture. What a big change since winter.
Yeah, and that reminds me, after a phenomenal season for the winter sports, we're now shifting gears and starting spring sports. Here's BBB and ANG on the scene.
Welcome to Yellow Jacket Sports. Spring has sprung.
The sky is blue and flowers are blooming, and spring season has just really started.
This episode, we got an exclusive look at practices for all spring sports. Good luck to all the spring sports out there, and watch out for the thunder. And that's sports with your hosts, BBB
and ANG.
Cue the highlight reel.
Tell me about the season so far. How's it gone?
So far, it's gone pretty good.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So far, it's gone very well. We've got good players. We've been winning 5 times in a row. Well, we defeated Mount Mansfield in overtime. And so far, we have not gotten a single loss. And I don't know, like, this has usually never happened. Usually, it's like, well, lose one game, then win, then lose, then win, then lose.
Basketball team, what's the secret of your success this season?
Grit and determination.
Yeah? What do you like about this team?
Just the fact that we have good chemistry and we all play our hardest.
If you were a bagel, what kind of bagel would you be?
Asiago.
I'd be an everything bagel with veggie cream cheese.
Would you?
Yeah.
What do you like about Truck?
Being with this guy. The team is good, but this is the guy.
Hey, what's your name, grade, and how long have you been playing softball?
My name is Emma Philbrook. I'm 9th grade. I believe this is my 8th year playing softball.
And if you could be a type of bagel, what kind of bagel would you be?
A donut. I'm a plain bagel.
Who do you think is your toughest competitor this year?
Probably Harwood, defending champs last year.
If you were a bagel, what kind of bagel would you be?
Everything.
musical flavor do you think you would be?
I'd probably be plain because you can like jazz it up,
And you?
I don't have a favorite. And I've been playing this would have been my 3rd year.
But she's injured.
I'm injured. Tragic.
Tragic.
loss.
Rip,
Tragic.
Hannah.
Tragic.
Alright, it's okay.
Hannah.
My name's Lauren. I'm in 12th grade. This is my 5th year playing.
5th year.
Woo! Yeah, 5th year, super senior right here. Yeah.
We're looking forward to the home.
Beating the teachers.
Winning games and having fun.
Okay. What's been like the biggest challenge they've had this season?
Definitely newcomers like picking up throwing. We're low on handlers, which are like the main throwers, so we're figuring out where people can play position-wise. Yeah. You got anything?
No, we're the best in the state.
And you're looking great out there. Make sure to support your Melton classmates and cheer them on their games and meets.
All right, now we have a short, and I mean short, clip assignment.
Vacuum full. Vacuum full. Vacuum full. Vacuum full. Vacuum full. Vacuum full.
It seems like he's taking care of something. I wonder what it is.
Well, I guess we have to wait till next episode to find out.
Oh, I almost forgot. We have a special message for a special someone. Roll the clip.
Hey Matthew, Tom Messner from NBC5. Got a question for you. Would you be willing to go to prom with Lily and JoJo? They would love it. All right? It'll be fun. Have a good time.
Aw, how sweet.
What a great way to end our episode.
See you next time on our 9th and final episode.
They're creative and they're crazy. Sometimes they are lazy and seem a little hazy. The YJTV crew. There's Laura, Brian, Cody, Siobhan, and then Lily, Angie, and there's Bailey, and then there is P2. YJTV. 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 Get ready for the show now. We got it done somehow. It'll make you go wow. Here's episode 8 for you.